Hi, everybody. A warm welcome to our live stream tonight. In Germany, it is evening. I'm not sure from where you are, and please type it down in the chat from where you are, and a warm welcome to everybody. Yay! Today we will speak about the turning point. When is this turning point reached? And hey, everybody, a warm welcome. Today we will speak about energies and what is happening right now here on Earth. And there are a lot of atmospheric anomalies that we can become aware right now. And those are signs of energetic openings. Something really weird is happening right now. And this comes together with extreme weather, with drought, with heavy rain, with hailstorms, with tornadoes and firewalls. Have you seen this picture of a firewall? This was really amazing. And there are plasma phenomena. We can also see in the sky, sometimes in the night, like spirals or balls of light. And yes, some are caused by Elon Musk's rocket launches. Yes, that's true, but not all of them. So this is really amazing. And a warm welcome to everybody here in our live stream. And really, there's a lot going on. Have you seen that the clouds in the sky, that they change colors? And sometimes you can see violet clouds. It's really amazing. Or rainbow-like clouds. This is a phenomena that's really very strange. And it speaks about that something is happening right here on Earth. And we see also the increased solar activity that also causes a lot of shifts in the Earth's magnetic field. And this also causes a lot of problems. So the electromagnetic behavior of the atmosphere is changing, and we are experiencing ionized light, those rainbow colors shimmering, metallic shimmering in the air, you can see. And then we have also those aurora effects. Normally they are only in the polar regions, but now we can see them, yes, also in Germany, we can see them. So this is really amazing. And this also creates a strong energy we can experience in our body. And a lot of people, they are really exhausted with those energies. And we have a massive frequency increase, physically really noticeable, very much. So this we can also experience. And maybe you feel pressure in your body, pressure in your solar plexus, and maybe a raising heart frequency, and also maybe heat waves moving through your body, or maybe dizziness. This is also possible. And so you can experience those things really very strong. Yeah, a warm welcome to everybody. Have you experienced some of those amazing things? Please write it down in the chat. And if you have any question, you can also type it out here in the chat. So are you experiencing strange symptoms, maybe exhaustion and also dizziness, or also a pressure on your breast is possible. And there's really a lot going on because the frequencies of Earth are rising, and this causes all those troubles. And then also people suddenly feel that this isn't me anymore. That's really strange. And this is also in connection with the Earth's magnetic field and the solar activities, a loss of orientation, and that the old life concepts that they collapse. This is strange. And maybe your inner processes that they feel extremely exhausting. So you have to check all of those things, and maybe if you want, write down in the chat what are you experiencing right now with those strong energies. And something else is happening, that more and more people, they are really feeling the collective trauma we are in, because the wars, the chaos here on Earth, this collects a collective energy cloud, you can say. And this cloud is deeply connected to pain and to suffering. And if you in the morning wake up and feel that there is sadness and suffering and pain in you that you cannot explain, then this could also be that you are connecting to this collective trauma energy. But this only happens if your frequency is in resonance with the frequency of this collective energy field. But this is really very, very strong. And we saw those floods in Texas, and those people lost their life. And this is really amazing what is happening right now on Earth. And the weather is a mirror of this collective trauma energy. Some people experience that their relationships break suddenly without any outer conflict. And sometimes you can feel it also between people, that it is like an energetic separation happening. You cannot explain it, you cannot understand, but you are really not connected anymore. It is really like a separation. And also jobs or your routines, your environments, a lot of those things, they feel empty because the frequency no longer fits. And at the same time, when we see all those troubles and those chaos energies, we also see that the contact to the spiritual world becomes more intense and easier. And also for people who never experienced something like a spiritual experience. And I see it also in my family, that my father never thought about spiritual concepts, is now moving to vegan, healthy food and so on. So there's a lot happening right now. And the insights you get, the more you know which really is your truth. And we see it with all those old systems that they are crumbling in the USA and other countries. We see it really clear what is going on, and that the old leaders are maybe not the one who will bring us a free new earth. So this is really important. And more people, they experience weird experiences with energy, like there's somebody standing near them. They only see the shadow of the person, or maybe it is also not an earthly person, it is maybe an extraterrestrial this is possible. I get a lot of emails, people telling me something strange happened in the night in their bedroom with extraterrestrials, that they were there and speaking to them and they had no fear or something like this. It's really amazing what is happening right now. And then also the people, they feel more and more, I can't carry the old anymore. And yes, and we see this collective breakdown of former roles and rulers. This is very important. And also people who are helping other peoples and healers, mothers, coaches, they suddenly feel exhausted and are starting to withdrawing their soul mission, and they do not understand what is happening. They need more silence, more retreat. That's all happening. The old functioning ends and something new wants to be part of your life. And I do not see that the tipping point is really close. I think we need maybe another year, maybe 2 years till we reach the ultimative tipping point. I think so. And yes. So if you have any questions, you can write them down here in the chat. Maybe Fatma, uh, can you look if the live stream is really open for all people to see it? Maybe it is not really open. So please check this out. Okay, I have some questions because on Sunday I always do those live streams in German language and then later in English language, and I'm just checking if there is any questions. So, how can you tell whether your thoughts come from negative belief systems or whether they are actually true? Maybe even real premonitions or helpful impulses. Sorry, I made the translation, but maybe we have to understand. This question is about the thoughts, how you can decide if the thoughts come from negative beliefs or if they are actually true. Is it open? It doesn't show up under video suggestions. But is it on private or is it on open, Fatma? Sorry. So let's come back to this question. So if you do not know, is this thought really true or does it come from a negative belief? How can you understand it more deeply? Every thought is connected to a belief system. Every thought is connected to a belief system. There is no thought without a belief. A belief is always the root. If you do not have an opinion about something, there is no thought about it. Maybe you don't think about a mother in Africa because you do not know the mother and there's no reason to have a thought about her. But if you know her, maybe she's also your friend, then you have a belief. You have maybe the belief this is a good person, this is not a good person. And because of your belief, there are thoughts. Thoughts, I should call her, I should visit her or something like this. And then that is totally, the thoughts are there. And which thoughts are true? You have to understand, if you have a belief that this woman is a good woman, then this is your truth. So no matter, this is your truth. And if you believe she is not good, then you believe that she is not good. Then your thoughts are not in a good way. So it is all about our belief system. And what we believe is our truth because we believe it. And this makes it to our reality. We manifest totally what we think is true. So now the people are coming in. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. So sorry. The live stream was on not open, not published, but now the people are coming in. A warm, warm welcome. And sorry, I spoke about what is happening on Earth right now. Check the live stream from the beginning after our live stream, then you can watch it again from beginning. So if you have any questions, please write your questions down. Is dowsing a credible method to connect with our guides? What do you really mean with dowsing? Sorry. What do you really mean? Hi, everybody. So happy to connect with you. I thought something was wrong in the beginning because only Fatma and I were the only person here in the live stream. I thought something is not right here. But now we found the problem. Now the live stream is published. So, the best method to connect with your guides is to raise your frequency. How do you do? How will you raise your frequency? It is about understanding who you are and really to understand if you live in harmony with your true essence, your normal or natural beliefs. And the natural beliefs are you are good, you are amazing, you are a spiritual being, you are without limits, and you are loved. And when you connect to those beliefs, then you raise your frequency, and then it is the simplest way to connect with your guides. And I also made a video about connecting with your spiritual guides. Check this out. Dowsing is using a pendulum. Okay. Yes. I never used a pendulum. I tried it, but it does not work for me because for me the answers are already here. So this does not really work for me. It lowers my frequency to really check a pendulum. It's much easier to directly connect with the spiritual world. And how to do this, I made a video about this yesterday. Yesterday I released the video, and also it's really important. Like I told you, you have to raise your frequency to find what really brings your life joy and happiness and freedom, and then do more of those things and ask questions and open your heart, and then the answers are coming. Maybe you have to really learn it a little bit. Yes, of course, because we are not used how to do this, but this is possible. So, Alaska in the house. Hello. Hi, hello. What about sound therapy with bowls? They are, Margaret, they are really amazing. I also have those big white crystal balls. They are really amazing. And I made meditations for people with those bowls. They are really amazing. They are helping because they are also like light language. They are not need your brain, your mind, your understanding, your ego. They are connecting to your energy field and mainly to your heart. And this is why light language and also crystal balls are really amazing for therapy. But you have to understand, every ball amazing, wonderful, but you have to, this is only to connect to the energy field, to balance your energy field. But the reason why this energy field is not in balance and somebody comes to you to therapy, the only reason is negative beliefs. And so you should work with the person to really find the negative beliefs and to solve them. Please come to India. We love you. Thank you so much. I would like to come to India, but you might know I have 4 dogs and I have a husband, but I don't think he wants to look after the dogs for a long time. This is really a problem. And because I also love my dogs so much, I do not want to really miss them one day. So just before this live stream, I was here. I have here my I forgot the name, my sport device. And I think it's always when I'm making here my exercise, is here with me and playing and looking outside of the window. So my dogs are really important. Okay, I have another questions, and if you have any questions, you can ask me also. Dear Sylvia, I watched a video in which people talked about negative near-death experiences. Often these were people struggling with alcoholism, depressions, or after suicide. But there was one woman who had a negative experience at the age of 8. She saw demon-like beings that treated her cruelly. Can a child already have such a negative inner attitude that this kind of experience makes sense? And absolutely, this is possible because children absorb a lot of energies, and they also absorb the energy of their parents and their environment. And young children, they cannot really distinguish so much between what is mine and what is not mine. And so they really absorb those negative beliefs of their parents and others. And this can create fear and disharmony in their energy system. And when they go to bed and the consciousness of the day is lowering and your unconscious becomes awake, then this can create energy fields. Yes, it can create energy fields like demon. And so the child can experience that a demon might be doing the child something. But in truth, it is not possible that something negative and demon-like can hurt you. It's really very important because you are 100% energy and there is no space left for negative demons, you can say. And we are all at the same level. You can say nobody has power over you and no demon has power over you. But what you can do, you can lower your frequency and you can accept the matrix. It's only an illusion that somebody has power over you, like a demon. And then you can make an experience like this. But it's how can I tell this? It is normally not possible. It is only if we really lower our frequency very, 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 very down and believe in those concepts that there are amazing demon energies. I never experienced something like this. I know I experienced negative energy fields in my room, really strong, and I wanted to access my energy field. It felt like they are moving through me, but you only have to be clear in your energy. That's the only thing you need, and nothing can happen to you. Nothing. It is mostly about our negative beliefs, really. Okay, how to handle toxic people. Let them beside, Belinda. You do not have to resonate with them. You do not have to discuss with them. Leave them, go away. Really, do it. Also, if it is in your family, that's really important. You cannot change other people. And if they are toxic, then and you resonate with them, then you have to ask yourself, why do I resonate with this energy? Why do I feel anger, fear, or something like this because of this person? Ask yourself these questions. You will find your own negative beliefs, and then you can let them go and change them in positive beliefs, and that's fine. And then you will not be so much in resonance with this person. And then we have to understand, if you are not so much in resonance, then you see that the person speaks out of its own inner wounds. Somebody who is really rough and not friendly, he is only not friendly because of his own negative beliefs. And you can see it. When your frequency rises, you can see where somebody stands. And you can choose not to go on the same frequency level. Let them stay there. That's fine. You do not have to interact with them. And yes, maybe it's your mother and you say, oh, I have to interact with my mother. So be clear with your borders and don't let yourself be a victim of this energy. You are not a victim. And do not play this game that you are a victim. So that's most important. I felt a great density lift from my energy today. Is this a collective experience? A density lift. Yes, the energies at this time are really very confusing and chaotic, a little bit, you can say. And people are experiencing different different things right now with the energy. It could be lifting if you are really aware of your belief system and really release your negative beliefs, then you can really feel this shift in energy. But if you are heavily involved in those negative beliefs, then you feel the energy is really lowering your frequency. Watching from Nova Scotia. Wow, Canada. Thank you so much. Hey, okay, I have another question. Question. Right now, many people I know feel a strong pressure in their solar plexus and they can't release it. Is this a collective issue? Yes, it could be a collective issue, like I told at the beginning of this live stream, and please watch it again after the live stream is over, because I spoke about a lot of very important things. So check this out. And yes, it could be a collective theme. Like I told before, there is a collective trauma energy cloud, you can say, a very big cloud connecting to Earth. And a lot of people, sensitive people, they wake up in the morning and they really feel something heavy. And this is because of this collective trauma cloud, you can say. And this is connected to your solar plexus, to feel that maybe that you don't feel that you're standing in your own power, you can say. And the solar plexus is also the center for power, for control, for fear and self-worth. And so you can feel it really strong what is going on right now in the solar plexus. Yes. And also this collective fear of war and suppressed rage. This is connected to the solar plexus. And there's a lot going on right now. So now I'm checking your questions. Please give Sylvia in this live stream a thumb up. Yes, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Yes, I make so much beautiful and uplifting videos. Check them out. Okay. Yes, I keep crying every day for reasons I don't understand. Yes. So it's really important, Kimberly, to also ask yourself. Um, Crying is really good, because with crying there's a lot, you really wash out a chemical structure that is connected to negative beliefs. So crying is really helpful, but also to really ask yourself, what's about my inner sadness? Is this connected to a belief I'm holding that you do not need anymore? Hi, Silia, my sister. Hey, hey, so happy that you're now really reaching this live stream. Watching your Saskatchewan. I love you. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please write them down. I have been crying a lot. Yes, I know a lot of sensitive people are watching my videos, and they really can feel those heavy energies, those deep, yes, sadness that is connected to Earth right now. And this also causes the weather phenomenon, those extreme weathers. There was always extreme weathers on Earth, but now this culmination of those weather events is not normal. Those drought and also those heavy rain and those tornadoes and water floods, they are not normal. How does the Mercury retrograde affect us right now? That's a good question, Jack. And it always brings problems with our devices, our technical devices, retrograde Mercury. And like I did not open this live stream and kept it private, so nobody can come to this live stream. Something like this happening with retrograde Mercury. But it's also really connected to our family, to family issues, to unspoken things in the family, that they can come up with those energies, and a lot of suppressed emotions can show with retrograde Mercury in Cancer. So there's a lot emotionally going on. Maybe also you're thinking too much and creating emotions out of your thinking, and not really emotions or thoughts that can help you. And they bring you back. With retrograde Mercury, they bring you back. Okay. So next, what's your questions? Show us how to stay calm at this point where nothing seems normal. Yes, Mainly, it's really the most important thing is to, and I spoke in my German workshop this morning about grounding. And grounding does not mean barefoot on earth. That's fine, that's really fine. But grounding means really to find your negative beliefs and to release your negative beliefs. This makes you strong, this connects you to earth. And this is the most important because this connects you also to your body, and your body is always calm. Your normal state of your body is calmness. It is really like centered, to be centered, and to connect to your body maybe with breath work, with yoga, and chanting mantras could be really good to center your energy. I also work a lot with healing angels, not with the main archangels. I'm working with special healing angels, and they are really amazing, helping us in healing work. My husband just died on June. Oh, so sorry for this. I still feel he's near me, but I have yet to cry. I processed his illness a year ago, but I still feel like I'm electrified. Yes, yes, Julie. And really allow the sadness um, and to cry. This is really fine. But yeah, but also see that your husband is a amazing big spiritual being that wanted now to go because it was time, and that this was fine and good for him, that he chose this, and that you can connect to him every moment and think of him like you looked at him when the love was really big between you. So connect to this energy, and then maybe you can feel him and you can ask a question and yeah, try it out. Sometimes it needs a little bit time, but it works. I can tell you this works. Is there some catastrophic worldly event we are bracing for? I am from the US. Julie, that's a good question. I will check the energies for August tomorrow for my energetic and astrology update. We see a lot of weather phenomena, extreme weather phenomena also in August, I think. And also today and tomorrow are heavy energies because of Mars and Ketu conjunction. I think tomorrow it is exact. So hope to see no more starting war. For the US, I don't see any in the US problems in August or in September for some warlike actions, because Iran does not want to hit the US, and yeah, and I hope that the US, the president, don't want to make war with China. This would not be a good idea. Or to increase the war in the Middle East. This will not be a good idea for the US, and also the Ukraine war. Yeah, but I think Russia will win maybe the next weeks. We will see, maybe August, September, and maybe it brings a little bit, yes, a little bit a release, a little bit a release. We will see how this will play out. Yes, so I see more for the US maybe. Also, I spoke about Donald Trump. I spoke in my July update that he might that we see this month the cause for his fall, and I think so. The Epstein files, they are really hitting him very hard. So I think this could be the start, the beginning of the end. Yes, but it is okay. Then I think something new and something better could come. Yes, and we can say, okay, those deep state, dark, heavy energies, they will play their game, and it does not really matter who is the president. But people are awakening, and this is the most important. And they do not want to be controlled, to manipulate it so much. And a lot is coming up and to the surface. So we will see how this will play out. Why does there seem like there is no love worldwide? There seems chaos everywhere. Everyone seems to be under some mind control. Yes, but this is only if you watch the news and see all the problems. Sanjeev Sudhakar. But if you really look deeply, people, they do not want to have war. They want to have a good life. They want to have a good life for their family, their children. They want to have enough to eat, to have fun, and to have freedom. We all want this. It's only a minor group of billionaires who want to control the world. But the most people don't want it. And we have to understand we have the power. We have the power and not those billionaires. So here's hoping Trump is done. Okay, so thank you so much for connecting and joining, and please watch this live stream from start. It was a little bit irritation. You can see my irritation in the video because I thought we are only 2 people here in the live stream. Something is wrong here. Then we were 3 people, 4 people. But so sorry for this and sorry for my English. I know it's not the best. And thank you so much for being part of this live stream, watching my videos and bringing my message to the world. So thank you so much. Have an amazing, beautiful rest of your day.